What's going on, guys, and welcome into another episode of the AEW MyGM Challenge. We are coming right down to the wire right now. It's heading into Wrestlemania season. We still got 43,000 fans to gain to get all the way into first place and catch up Nick Aldis and SmackDown. I just want to say a quick thank you to everyone who's taken the time to like these videos and be subscribed to the channel. That helps out so much. And keep leaving those comments down below of the independent wrestlers for the next series, which we'll have more on that at the end of this episode. So any further ado, let's jump into the season finale of the AEW MyGM Challenge. So here's where we left off from last episode, week 21. We have had Kenny Omega win the AEW Championship, so we're looking for a feud for him, and I think it's going to be against Kyle Fletcher. We'll see how that works out. Speedball wants level 3 advertising or better for his next match, but I don't think it's going to happen, unfortunately, so hopefully he doesn't get too upset. Ensure that your least popular available fighters in a match this week. We'll see about that. What we first have to do, manage roster. Okada can be a cruiser or bruiser. I guess we might as well. I don't think that's going to affect anything right now, but we'll see. He is at 35 stamina. He is going to be in a feud with MJF, going against Will and Speedball. Mercedes is going to be in a feud against Tony Storm. Good stamina here, which is good to see. Hangman and Swerve, Kenny and Kyle. Okay, well, Megan Bayne is back. Is anyone in an upset mood? I don't think so. Swerve being just content is a bit annoying. He's been like a main feature. But okay, I think that's fine. Let's book this show. We're going to have a tag team match here for the title. I'm very happy that Megan Bayne kept her popularity at 61, which is good. Cope and Danielson is probably going to be the main event here. We have got Mercedes needs time to recover, but we have Kenny and Kyle who can start things up here. We are going to do the tag feud, which is these guys here, but Okada needs to recover. So I am happy that I kept Bandito. I may have gotten rid of one too many wrestlers, if I'm going to be honest. But I think we'll be okay here. Hopefully. We might need to separate this into singles matches for this week. Yikes. Okay, well, let's go get a house spot. Always good to have. What I wanted to get was a heel giant if possible. Gender, male. I'm just gonna search giant, and if all of them come back faces, that's a bit annoying. Okay, so we're gonna sign Chester for 1 week to take on Bandito. That's gonna be Bandito's role now going forward. 59 popularity is still not bad. Commissioner Goldmet, what was your... Great, okay. Actually, the Commissioner Gold thing could help us out. We won't get there. Okay, this is going to be a title match and probably slot in here because Kenny is 97 popularity now. And good, okay stamina from Kyle. Okay stamina from Kenny, good stamina from Kyle, and over here, we could risk. We're about to get an injury rehab 3. So I think that's okay. And then this way, Okada could still be... What are your promo 3 and 5 for Will? We're definitely doing the Hellspaw card for Tony, the level 3. So she'll be at 57 next week, which is good. It froze her popularity at 97. She's one of our biggest stars. Mercedes will freeze. She has good stamina as well. She'll be at 68 next week, while Tony Storm will be at 57, so that's good. We can then do... Who has the best? It's 5 and 5, and you're 3 and 3. So it's really just a coin flip right now. I guess we'll do it for the heels to do a self promo for them because MJF has the lowest popularity, and we'll do a tag team call out from Will and Speedball to Okada and MJF. I like this. This is the one risk. I think I have the pre-match physio. I might as well play it on Swerve in this instance. But again, we're getting a injury rehab 3. If Swerve in a singles match gets super injured, I'd be really annoyed. This is gonna go here just in case, because these are, yeah, that's fine. This should be 3.5, potentially even 4. The show's only costing 11,000, which I guess with these guys' stamina, we'll do a tables match there. Here we'll leave this because it's still gonna be minus like 10-ish, which is fine. Okay, I like that. This show should be good. Kenny Omega 97, Danielson our highest in ring, 25 in ring. If Cope wins here, it would be huge because he would gain. Cope would go easily into the 80s. He would win the Unified Championship and get plus 10 popularity because of our shakeup card here. Who's the other one? And Swerve could potentially do the same, which actually wouldn't be a big issue because Hangman's already really happy. So that could be good. We're going to go for the pyro effects. Sorry, Speedball. He is not going to be happy, but at least it'll buy us time for another request like that. I think we should be getting show quality C now, which is good. So let's jump into this week and see how we do. Starting off with us, it's Kenny versus Kyle for the AEW Championship. Kenny retains his title in amazing 4-star match. Love to see the start like that. That not doing anything is a bit annoying. Bandito versus Chester. I guess I could have done a run in here for Bandito, but he picks up the win anyway. In a disappointing 1.5-star match, cut those out as best as possible. +6 is huge from MJF. Love to see that. Megan Bayne and Willow versus Sky Blue and Julia Hart. New champions here. In a good 3-star match. No rivalry increase, but that's fine. +4 from Okada, so that was, we picked the right superstars there. Swerve versus Hangman. Hangman wins in a good 3-star match. Starts the rivalry. We'll take it. Starts the rivalry there. We'll take it. And then Cope versus Danielson. We're probably going to lead on this again next week, I think. Classic 4.5-star match. So amazing booking coming out of the pay-per-view is always good. I'm just now scared of backstage brawls coming into play, which we do not see here on Raw. Over on SmackDown, no backstage brawl, but we do have a charity from Charlotte Flair. And over on NXT Mutiny, no backstage brawl, but we do have a charity from Matt Jackson. Good. We had that first mid-card that wasn't a good match, but at the same time, we pretty much Raw had a 2-star opener, SmackDown a 2. This is good. We should definitely make some ground up here. Like, it'd be a real travesty if we didn't. Let's go see how we did. D and B. So show quality is still interesting. So show quality is still at D, even though we have 2 level 3 tiers. 21,000 fans. Not the biggest week, but we still do have the special promotion card, which I think are going to play in the Go Home show. Raw bought Wheeler and Dax Harwood from NXT. Chester, new superstar. Nope. Not sure if I can take Julia and Sky Blue seriously after that DQ. Oh, so are they not the new champions? We'll have to see about that. Great AEW tonight. Another successful title defense from Bryan Danielson. A big thank you to all the fans who support. A big thank you to the fans for the support in beating Kyle Fletcher. Just want to congratulate Mercedes Moné on her new career in stand-up comedy, says Tony Storm. Oh man, when Kyle Fletcher walked out, I got so excited. Really varied show, added to the quality, keep it up, AEW. Okay, 21,000 fans. DNC from Raw for 11. So we extend the gap on last place, which is good. DNC for SmackDown for 17. That SmackDown had a really soft week, and they still were only 4,000 behind us. And Mutiny, same thing. So we did gain ground, but again, not that much ground was gained. We are 25,000 behind second and 40,000 behind first. So still a ton of work to do here. Speedball is going to be upset. Major decrease, but he's still happy, so that's okay. We can take that. You're gonna want to be the good guy probably. Within the next 3 weeks, so she'll get mad at me Wrestlemania week, but I don't think that's gonna be an issue because we'll probably do some sort of fatal 4-way leading up to that. Ooh, this is good. Last man standing. I'm pretty sure there's no fan boost there. It's just, yeah, just winner morale. Okay, that's good. We can even do that here. We'll do this in a last man standing to get it to the moon card, which we actually then could potentially use on Kyle Fletcher. Swerve is probably going to need the week off. Toni Storm and Mercedes Moné for the World Championship. Okada is ready to go. So let's do a tag team match here. Everybody is still good. So they did remain the champions. That's a bit annoying. And we still have 2 matches. Bandito is going to be in a tough spot. Unless... Did I end up getting that to the moon card? Sorry, that... did I end up getting that... What am I doing? Did I end up getting the I know a guy? I didn't, which is a bit annoying. That's fine then, I guess. I can just try to scout a couple renown or icons even. No, I don't think I put too many icons for myself, if any at all. Let's just see who shows up here. Oh, hey, the Beast Bordos. 37 popularity. That's tough. We'll sign him to the end of the season. He can start feuding with Bandito. My brother's a huge fan of the Beast Mordos. And then to not do the Danielson Cope feud to get that 4-star out of the way too quickly, we'll do the tag team feud here for the title. This can go here. Actually, this did really well. I'm going to put this here, this here. There are 4 title matches on this show. I could potentially do the NXT card fighting champion, but I'll probably save it for week 24, I think. Yeah, I'll probably save it for week 24. We have now got a call-out promo from Swerve on deck. We have got a call-out promo from Hangman to Swerve. We have got a self promo for these 2, and everybody is booked. Okay, that's good. We'll just switch that around. Stamina here. Okada's is a bit low still, but I think that's okay because he'll be on the... Oh, but I guess we'll put this in... We'll put this in a Extreme Rules match here, I think. Yeah, I think that's the play. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Let's see how this goes. Starting with NXT Mutiny. No charities, which is good. No backstage brawls. Love to see that. SmackDown has a charity from Becky Lynch, but no backstage brawls. Raw has Last Man Standing and a charity from Dax. I think we've kind of put ourselves distance between Raw right now. We have Okada MJF versus Ospreay and Speedball for the titles. MJF and Okada win. Classic 4.5-star rated match. Okay. That grows to level 2, which is good. Bandito versus Beast Mordos. The classes don't match up here, but the Beast Mordos picks up the win in a disappointing 1.5-star match. That's fine for now. +2 is good. Toni Storm versus Mercedes Moné. Toni Storm is the winner in a 4-star match. I'll take that. Good from Hangman. Love to see it. Willow and Megan Bayne do not win the championships here. A good 3-star match at gross level 3. Self promo from Cope. Excellent. And then Kenny versus Kyle in a last man standing match. Kenny is victorious again in a classic 4.5-star rated match, and Kyle and his rivalry grows to level 2. A pretty solid week, all in all, I think. Again, pretty much dominating. Nobody gets amazing booking. SmackDown has back-to-back 2.5-star openers. So I really hope that we are able to take advantage of this here. Kenny's going to need time to recover. This match could potentially happen again. I think it might have to be honest. Or it could be a singles match between Megan Bayne and Sky Blue. Their popularity is good enough that could work there. No rivalry increase here, but we'll probably need to do that again. Or a double call out for next week. This is going to happen again just because. Okay, well, we got some option here. There'll be 2 matches here, a singles match here, a singles match. We'll see what we can do. Excuse me. 9,000 fans from NXT Mutiny. Very happy with this. 17 again from SmackDown, which is crazy. 17 from Raw, which is fine, and then we got D&B for 25. Okay, so we did gain a little bit on SmackDown there. That's good. We almost gained 10,000 on them. We gained a lot on Mutiny, which is good. Sky and Julia defend their titles successfully. Willow and Megan look shattered. Tony Storm settles the score with Mercedes. It feels like Mercedes Moné mania at AEW right now. Bandito and Beast Mortos are great superstars, but their classes aren't the best fit. Does anyone actually care what Adam Copeland has to say? Adam Copeland dropped a great promo. I guess that person does. Bryan Danielson. Tight match between Tony and Mercedes, but and Mercedes could have easily won it. Tony Storm's match was my favorite part of the show. Mercedes won is half the reason I watched. Mercedes won is half the reason that match was great. Okay, so I guess this guy's a fan of both. Okay, To the Moon card is big. I think I'm going to play that on Kyle Fletcher. We'll see. And we are less than 10,000 back of second and 30,000 back of first. So we really need to close it in here. We got yes. Next 2 weeks. So Speedball and who was the other person? I think it's Speedball and Mercedes are going to be upset. Sure. Here's 50K, Swerve. Great. Have at least one gauntlet match. We really don't need that, but that's fine. Promise Speedball. A run-in targeting Beast Mortos. You know what? Maybe I can do that. Because... where's Speedball? Speedball's stamina is fine. He's the only one in his feud that actually has okay stamina. But I did want to do a double call-out to help for next week. But there's a lot of double calls that need to happen right now. We are going to do Swerve versus Hangman here. I could play a fixed match on Swerve, actually, to get him shot up to like 90 popularity. And it could be Swerve, Hangman, Kenny. And I always forget I need 2 matches at the pay-per-view at WrestleMania. So we'll leave that there for now. We are going to do this as well. We were going to do... where is Tony? Tony Storm and Tony Storm Mercedes could be the next match. This we are going to play here. This will be... I flip that to the opener or close, doesn't matter. Do we risk Willow? I think we kind of have to. This can go here. And then one match. The match we can do is going to be Kyle Fletcher against someone. It doesn't matter. With Kenny doing a call-out promo, actually. So Kyle is a what? Is a bruiser. Is there a face fighter here? I can just make sure to find this. Matador, great. You're going to sign for 1 week. You're going to come over here and face Kyle. And no one else could benefit from this more, right? This To the Moon power card. Sky Blue, potentially, but he's in the rival with Kenny. So we are going to play it on Kyle. Whoops. To the Moon on Kyle Fletcher. So he'll go up a big chunk. He'll be into the 70s, which is good. And we're going to put Kyle Fletcher versus Matador with a GM run-in for Kyle because he's upset. And this kind of works out. Okay, so we're also going to play the... If I'm not putting... Swerve and Hangman are going to go on the pay-per-view, that's for sure. So they can be as whatever low stamina as need be to make this a good show. We're leaving this as normal for now because this will be going next week. This is whatever. Are they going to make the... These two could potentially be on the pay-per-view as well. Because look at the feuds that we have. Okada and MJF against Will Ospreay and Speedball are probably not. But then we might want to get Mercedes and Tony up there. I think this could all work out if we do call out for Kenny to Kyle. That's going to happen after his match. We have got a tag team call out here. And a tag team call out here. Which is fine because they are... The only thing is I think this is not going to be a tag team call out and it's going to be a double call out here and here because it's more important, I think, that Okada rests because that get him on, he'll be necessary for the pay-per-view. So the tag team call out will be Speedball and Ospreay here, and then the power card of the Hellspaw is going to play it on Okada because I think he won't get injured in the next match, and then he'll whatever happens at WrestleMania happens at WrestleMania. We're going to play Exhausted on Nick Aldis. I can just assume that we have a War Games coming, which is so annoying. We're going to play a fixed match on Swerve to get a big popularity boost for him. And I guess we could have done that for Cope as well. But that's fine. Anything else that we can play against these people? Not really. We'll play Bargain Bin during their next week's show. I'll play that during the WrestleMania week just to see what happens. Okay. I think this should be pretty solid. I mean, this is going to be whatever, and this is probably going to be whatever. 3.5 star potentially. 4.5. Let's just add something to that. Okay. Okay, let's... Wait. Yeah, Kenny is there with the call. Okay, good. I don't know why he's so far away. That was weird. But there's the call out. Okay. So Kyle Fletcher needed to be in this match to have the bonus the To the Moon power card work. So here we have Danielson versus Cope. Hopefully Cope wins this. He doesn't. That's fine. Still a classic 4.5 star rated match, which is good. This grows to level 2. Good. Kyle Fletcher versus Matador. Kyle Fletcher picks up the win, which is great. It's a disappointing match, but that wasn't the point of it. This is level 2, which is good. No injury for Willow here is important. They win. I have the injury card. Okay. That was a bit scary. It's a level 4 rivalry, but I have the injury card, which is true. Excellent from Kenny makes that go to level 3, which is good. Bandito versus the Beast Mordos. Hopefully this gets a bit better now that they're in a rivalry. It's 2-star now instead, and it grows again, so that's good. Excellent from Tony Storm. And we know Swerve is winning this, so Hangman's losing a bit of morale, but Swerve is going to be in the 90s for popularity. That rivalry's at level 4. Love to see it. Okay. No charities, no backstage brawl. Good. This is what I'm scared of right now. No backstage brawl, no charity. Good. Over on NXT Mutiny. No backstage brawl, no charity. Good. All right. That's what we like to see. SmackDown, it's struggling again with their match quality. We're again the only show getting amazing booking. NXT Mutiny was probably a bit better overall, but slightly. I mean, it's probably neck and neck, but that's okay. Kyle, 60 popularity, but plus 15, so he's at 74. Down here, Swerve is at 90, which is great. We'll do Beast Mortos and Bandito in some kind of stip match next week. Same thing with these four. I think same thing with these two. So at least Danielson potentially is on the main card. If it's not, actually, if Cope wins, it's even better. But this title is not going to be on the line. And now that I'm thinking about it, I should have only done one promo, so Tony and Mercedes could have fought twice. That's okay. We did D&B for 23,000 fans. Can't tell for sure, but Will seemed to be carrying a minor injury. Didn't expect that. Tony Khan making life hard. Oh, for Adore to help out Kyle Fletcher. I'm like, did I click the wrong button? That'd have been brutal. Hell of a show, NXT. Or I mean AEW. I see Kyle Fletcher was up to his usual dirty tricks. Well, it looks like she's about to start looking... Adam Page has a natural Extreme Rules matches. Can't believe I just lost money on Strickland breaking the losing streak. These losing streak comments are so rude. I mean, like, it's like Swerve has lost like 2, maybe 3 matches in a row. One of them was definitely a fatal 4-way. And Bryan Danielson defends the title. Copeland just not good enough today. Okay, CNC for Raw. So I don't know how they've done that for 10,000 fans. So again, we have. What's going on? 14,000. I guess maybe they don't have the bigger arena. Is that it? Or if this is the case, that means they've never done. These shows have never done the one asset for the PLE shows, because I'm one asset away from having the possibility of having tier 3 arena while also having 2 other things tier 3. So whatever. Well, we gained again another 8,000 on SmackDown, which is good. NXT Mutiny, not as much gained, but still some gained. GM trophy, earn lifetime revenue, which is good. We are right behind NXT Mutiny right now, 5,000 fans, and 23,000 fans behind Nick Aldis, but it all depends on what's happening right now with these power cards. Wow. Okay, nothing. Great. What do you want to do? Run a main event match? Seems reasonable, but we'll see what happens. Rest your... Nope. Okay, so we are gonna... I don't know what's happening for... Beginner's Luck 3 seems like the thing to buy right now. This is... Beast Mortos. Yeah, man, why not? I think... Oh, actually, hold on. Before I do that, where are my show legit? I still only have 3. What is going on? How did... I guess that's something to also note, is that I'm not going to be buying the pay-per-view things. Actually, I won't be able to... Wow, that's brutal. So I'm going to stay D until the pay-per-view. So power card this week. This is just to make sure I'm not cheating. Increase the fan gains. Nope. So that would be cheating. Special promotion. Ensure you retain most. The fun little loophole that we have right now. It's this week, right? This week. Great. We'll play that. And then we're also going to play Bargain Bin on SmackDown for next week. We also do need to remember that they have War Games, which is not great. So, this is also not great. The one that's the mistake I made. Tag team titles here. Tag team titles here. Whoops. Oh, right. Willow is injured. Not for long. There we go. Willow, you're back and ready to go. Tag team titles here. Cope and Danielson there. And this is the issue. I don't want this paying off right now. Unless we'll put this here because we still need to find one more match. The only other thing we can do is if we decide Hangman versus Swerve, 75 and 90 popularity and 97 and 74. Like, that seems very, very good. If stamina not good there either though, which is a huge. We kind of have to blow this one off now. And then Daniels, I can make Cope a 90 overall, and then Speedball can go in a fatal 4-way there potentially. So I think that's what we're gonna do. So this is gonna go here. I'm getting all ahead of myself. Let me explain the thought process. This is gonna happen here. There is now 4 titles on the line, which is good. This is level 2. This is level 4. Okada's popularity though is what's scary. What are some of these? Falls Count Anywhere, TLC, Underground Gauntlet. Nothing really adds up there. Power cards, we have a little bit of TLC. We're going to play the Fighting Champion. We are going to play a fix match on Cope. Because that's going to take him. He's going to get close to 95 potentially. For sure 90, I think. And then for the match cards, we have 2 Extreme. And a little bit of TLC. So I'm gonna play a little bit of TLC this week to make sure that this does really well. This is going to be the opener. So we'll put this in a TLC match. And this will be wait a minute. I'm going to put this in a submission match. There in 2024, submission match didn't end rivalries. I'm going to see if that's the case. I've already kind of committed now to not having Toni Storm and Mercedes Moné on the pay-per-view card, which is a bit ridiculous, but we'll do a Falls Count Anywhere match. The reason behind the fixed match card on Cope is he's going to get the extra 10 popularity from beating someone who's 25 in ring, like we just saw with Swerve. The show is only costing 36,000. So I will buy this Beginner's Luck 3 just to add a little bit of... I probably just should have played a stipulation match, but I'll give this to the Beast Mordos. And we will put this could be a tables match for this is Bandito specialty, so that'll help a little bit as well. Okay, this should be good. And now on the self-promo side of things, just do as best you can to get the most popularity possible. U4, good all in ring. Or sorry, good all promo skill. This should be a really good show. This should be with the fan retention. We use the NXT power card. Hopefully next week we get another one like the 2 Extreme, because we basically guaranteed ourselves 1 5-star match, which is good. Can't play that network special, but okay, that's fine. I think we actually somehow made Megan Bayne happy still, which is kind of crazy, and she's getting this main event slot, and it's going to make sense. Starting with NXT Mutiny, no backstage brawls, just the one charity from Natty, that's okay. Over on SmackDown, no backstage brawl, good. Over on Raw, Falls Count, there's the first backstage brawl from Raw, but no charity. Okay, and over on AEW, here we go, Falls Count Anywhere match for Toni Storm's title. Mercedes Moné, not like in real life, does win and become the double champion. 7 belts Monet in a 5-star match, which is good. Kyle Fletcher +3. Okada, MJF versus Ospreay and Speedball. Okada and MJF win. Classic 4.5-star rated match. Great start so far. Kenny +1. Danielson and Cope. We know Cope's winning this match. There you go. 5-star match there. Swerve +4, so he'll be at 94 going into the PLE. We have got the Beast Mordos and Bandito. Bandito wins in his signature match. In a great 3.5-star rated match. I'll take that for sure. +1 from Hangman. That could have been better, but that's fine. Megan Bayne and Willow versus Sky Blue and Julia Hart in a TLC. Megan Bayne and Willow win in a legendary 5-star match. So I there's no shot, right? That unless there was like a Queen of the Ring card or something played, that anyone can really top this. You know what? NXT Mutiny was close, and there's no... I was going to say no doubt in my mind that... What is that? What... A normal match? They had to have had a Queen of the Ring. There's no chance. So lucky for NXT Mutiny. That's crazy, man. That is crazy. There's no feud here, and it got a 5-star match. Good for them, I guess. They're just playing the game. And this was a TLC match. You'd assume that a little bit of TLC was played there as well, because their popularity is not good. Performance was not good. And it got a 5-star match. All right, well, whatever. That's okay. We pretty much stayed on pace with them anyway, and did beat SmackDown by, I think, a good amount. So we'll see. Oh no, NXT Mutiny got fans stolen from them. We'll see by who. Hopefully it wasn't SmackDown. It was. SmackDown did 46,000. That is not good. We played our special retention C&B from Raw. Raw is one that stole all the fans. Love to see that. And AEW with the retention 93. Let's go. We may be in first place. What a crazy ride. Almost sad to see the end of the feud between Willow and Bane and Blue and Hart. Willow got hurt tonight. Oh, did she? On terrible GM. I wasn't even paying attention. Tonight's AEW is much better than last week. I feel like SmackDown was one to watch last month, but AEW has my attention now. Tonight's AEW started strong and ended strong. I like it. Megan Bayne and Willow worked okay as a tag team, but they've been tagging for so long, and we just got that info now. Thanks. Respect where it's due. Good match, Mercedes Moné, says Tony Storm. You know what? Tony Storm can be in the pay-per-view match now. Or maybe it's Moné. We'll have to see. You gave it a good shot, Speedball, but your good isn't on my level, says MJF. And really varied show. Added to the quality. Keep it up, NXT. Okay. Sure. We are actually in first place, and I think we need a big show to get the 3rd GM trophy. We are ahead by 30-ish thousand fans. No power cards, please. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay, and Speedball and Mercedes are going to be upset, which is annoying, but they didn't leave, which is great. Book your least popular available star. Nope. Okay, let's see this here. We need, actually, okay. What? This is Falls Count Anywhere match? Could you do that in a Fatal 4-Way? Fatal 4-Way, Falls Count Anywhere. Beautiful. Okay. That is good. How many fans do we need for this? Okay, we only need 70,000 fans. This is possible, guys. This is actually possible. We are going to buy this for 60K. Backstage Brawl. Very good that this is the case. We are going to put Tony Storm in that. She's still our most popular. Actually... Mercedes Moné is one on the winning streak. We'll put her there, see if that has any effect on anything whatsoever. And this is a backstage brawl as well. So that's kind of good, I think. Which maybe that is what Cope can go into? We will see. Actually, no. This is what Okada is going to go into, I think. Right, because then we're going to do one fatal four-way here. That's going to see Kenny, Kyle, Danielson. Oh yeah, that could have been the Okada. And MJF. Let's say that. This is going to be the world title match, and it's going to be in a Falls Count Anywhere match where we're going to play our power cards of the bigger they are, the harder they fall. So Falls Count Anywhere match, and then also a 2 Extreme. That is going to see the other Falls Count Anywhere only being 12,000 is very, very good. We'll see Swerve versus Hangman versus Cope versus Ospreay for the title in a Extreme Rules match. And left here on the self promos, we will do Tony Storm cutting a self promo, and we can do my boy Speedball calling a self promo on the other one. Show logistics, we can do this and still have enough money. And we have perks here, which I don't think are going to matter. We're going to do basic stamina for you, where it was Willow, and we're going to do basic popularity with you. Okay, this show is looking kind of crazy. 81 popularity there. Kenny 98. Kyle 77, Danielson 76, MJF 67, Swerve 94, Hangman 76, Cope 91, and Ospreay 65, and Tony Storm at 90 or 86 on the call. I think this should signify the comeback. Let's go. So easily the most popular in the match is Mercedes Moné, but we'll see if that has any kind of instinct on it. Of course, Rhea Ripley. Okay. She wins that. These should be 5-star matches, potentially on their own, but with having the cards played on them should make it definite. There we go. Tony Storm. Okay, she's 90 popularity. I didn't even check to see who won that. I think it was Kenny still. Hangman ends up the unified champion in a 5-star match. Speedball is good there. Triple threat match, Extreme Rules. It's going to be Elton Prince who takes it home for Raw. Classic 4.5-star match. Jay White, good stuff. Tag team match here between the Creeds and Chase U. Chase U win in 4-star match, so that's okay from Raw. This is where we want to see a little bit of struggle. Popularity not great here, but a backstage brawl, so it doesn't even matter. Kevin Nash wins there. They get 2 injuries. Of course, it's happening at the end of the season. I didn't even check to see what the match was. So we have a fatal 4-way here. Non-title, Gunther wins. An amazing 4-star match, so at least we beat one match there. Tag team titles, Berto and Santos Escobar defend their titles against Shelton Benjamin and Josh Briggs. There's Josh Briggs' big injury. 8 weeks out. Undertaker saved it for WrestleMania to cut a promo for NXT Mutiny. Way to go, CM Punk. And then a normal one-on-one title match. Claudio wins in an amazing 4-star match. That's more like it. And then a charity from Molly Holly. Okada, by far the most popular person in this match, but X-Pac is in ring 25, so he'll probably win. Let's go, Okada. That is absolutely massive. He's injured for 3.5 weeks. That's okay. So were the only 5-star matches? Great. Love to see that. And it indeed was Kenny who came out on the Falls Count Anywhere match, still the champion, and Hangman was a unified champion, so everything is right in the world over there. Let's see if it was enough. We got S tier quality, which was great for 187,000. Now, that's enough to get us our GM trophy, which is good. Let's see if it's enough to fend off NXT Mutiny. Did you see that match? What a way to close the season. Great job, Tony Khan. Man, what an end to the rivalry between Hangman and Swerve. AEW Okada is going to be out a little while. That may be the single greatest show I've ever seen. What an intense match. Danielson and MJF might hate each other after that. Okada on a great run right now. How long can he keep this up? I don't know. He's injured for 3 weeks. Great job by Kenny Omega to retain the title in that multi-man brawl. Matt Jackson edged out by Kazuchika Okada. Khan has to be pleased by that result. Mercedes Moné slumping to defeat against Rhea Ripley. Well, I mean, she's double champion, so not really. Hangman Adam Page getting even with Swerve Strickland tonight. Okay, I don't know the lead I had on NXT Mutiny, but it was starting to climb. I think it was 30,000. So Raw did 131, which is, that's fine. They were kind of way back. 120 from SmackDown. Oh, 203. I think we just edged them out. We got our third GM trophy, but did we hold on to the win? We did by 15,000 fans. Let's go. Tony Khan topples CM Punk. Sorry, all you CM Punk lovers there. Tony Khan wins this battle. Wow, I was kind of nervous about that. I mean, this one's always just for fun. There's no real challenge involved except starting with guys who are a bit lower in popularity, but that's all self-imposed. But love to see it. Most charity promos, CM Punk. Most superstars signed, the Notary. That kind of fits Tony Khan as well. We did almost a clean sweep. We just lost out to NXT Mutiny on that Wrestlemania card because of the CM Punk card. Chose a good time to use it, really. Most popularity gained at 75 from Kenny Omega. Most weeks spent injured was MJF at 2. Bandito's in the most matches. Love to see that. Swerve having the highest average match rating. And yeah, that slumping Mercedes Moné with 11 matches won. Okay. The winner is Tony Khan. You'll love to see it. So that is what we're going to call it on this series, guys. If you watched up to this point, thank you so much. If you haven't already, please leave a like on this video and subscribe to the channel. There will be a little break. I got to check my calendar right here. The next series will be starting in 2 weeks on August 11th. There's a little bit of a break because for this next series, I'm going to need a lot of time and a lot of downloads because we are bringing it back. We're going to do the Impossible Challenge, the Jobber Challenge, except the twist is going to be I'm going to get all real independent wrestlers and throw them into the game, and that's what we're going to start with. And this time we'll be also using the no charity promos, no fan boost from matches, on top of having guys and girls start at like level 12, 15 popularity. So it's going to be a tough one because the way I won the Impossible Challenge the first time around was basically depending on casket matches and backstage brawl matches to get even close to where the other shows were, and of course charity promos as well. We had Charity Clarity or Clarity's Charity, however you want to look at it that way. So we'll have to see how we do this time around, and we're truly embarking on the Impossible Challenge, but I need time to create that. So again, mark the calendars for August 11th. That is when we'll be back. So guys, again, thanks for all the support on this channel. Really appreciate it, and I look forward to seeing you guys Monday morning on August 11th at 9 a.m. And as always, guys, thanks for watching.